I want to ask y'all ladies, and let me see, what do you have to do to keep a man? Technically, I ain't got to do, he got to learn what he got to do for me too. I ain't gonna go talking about what we got to do for him. Well, we always got to clean a man. We ain't gotta do nothing but love him, and he know how to wash his own booty. And if he don't, then maybe I need to find him some help. But I'll help him. But it just depends. I didn't say I wanted to marry somebody in depends before we got old together. You want somebody that's ready made. If he gotta wear depends, he need to have a good. This the person come out with depends on, and I'm dating you, and we supposed to kick it, but you already want me to wash your ass. No, I know how. You can't expect that on the first date. I mean, that happened to me once. I'll never forget it. You had somebody that, they were wearing Depends. And you're like, I'm young, and I got this person that's wearing Depends. What the hell? And this person's old. And then you knew your mama said, why you go over there and mess with, that's somebody else's husband.
I know you don't want me to go and take you back to school and take you to grandma's house until you learn how to date, because grandma ain't gonna do that. You don't go get a man in Depends before you get yourself in Depends. Then what I'm saying, he might take care of you. Now this older ones, now I know them sugar daddies. Now that depends on if it's a sugar daddy. Now some of them sugar daddies been mistreated by they woman. So yeah.
Well, they don't give a truth. They got Depends on, and I'm gonna accept that. Well, if I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
Now, if they gave you trillions of dollars and all this money, would you take a man in Depends?
Probably so. They probably will if you a gold digger. See, I ain't no gold digger. It ain't about your money. I ain't trying to use you. See, that's the difference about people that really love somebody. We don't use you. See, I could go and get somebody, but I'm not attracted to Depends. I'm not wearing them. And if I did have to wear them, I don't think I would be so forthright. I wouldn't tell them on the first date I'm wearing Depends. I would have kept that a secret. But it's kind of old when you go to the store and you with an older person that's like, you might be in your 20s, and this person, this person is in the 60s, 70s. Doggone, that was a setup. That's probably your handler anyway.
Yeah, everybody got them handlers they say that they give them too, especially when you finna become famous. And they don't care, they tell you your handler, you gonna deal with your handler.
I ain't been with no man that's on some Depends. I'm not doing it. You funny. It's not a matter of that. I'm in my 20s and I want somebody in my Depends. What's wrong with you? I know how to wipe my own booty, and I didn't even go through it, and I'm already going to commit to that. And how are we going to have children?
Well, maybe you don't want children, and that's a lot of it. You want the money. You don't care about the deal. You just want to look. You just want to look good. That's a sad case. I don't want to just look good. I don't think I just want to look good. So I'm gonna tell you something. Now that's another thing. What else you need to know? I also wanted, I had a few in my day, and we wanted to go out, and this person took me to the bar. But then when he took me to the bar, some reason he always went to the restroom. And I saw one day I just goes and follows him to the restroom. This person was in there doing the dooda in the restroom and left me on the dance floor by myself with a complete stranger.
I had to stop myself from going to jail when I followed him. Was in that bathroom with that female, and her legs was up, and I walked up in and I said, and I stared at him, and I oh. And then I went to the car. I said, you figure your own way home, you dirty bastard. You're going to send me in here, and you knew it when Vince, I was going to catch on to what you were doing. You going to the back, and you over there just messing with these people in the bathroom. What common sense was that? You think I want to be legally on the missing list because you got caught and you don't want nobody to know that you pick up everywhere? All you do is give them tickets everywhere, but you're supposed to work for the law. So the law is supposed to protect, but the law is just going out there just arresting people in the club and end up in the restroom with them
and play dumb. You play dumb too. You play like you didn't see me. You didn't even want to. I don't care if you is the law. You have no right to treat me like this.
Well, take your butt home. Hey, there's others. And then you leave, and then that person's like, they don't care. So it's like typical. I've been through that. Now I'm gonna ask you something, fellas.
Now, y'all always want to say a woman's got to have a big booty and tutus and all that. What happened to the natural? Why can't we do natural? Why we gotta go change everything and then get everything fixed and then y'all jealous because we out here and we can catch another and y'all jealous. Y'all be jealous because y'all be following us around talking about like, where you going every day? What you doing if you put some makeup on and then you're fixing it up? Some of them just walking behind checking your phone and then they check in your purse to see if there's any numbers in your purse. And then y'all be in y'all suits. Y'all got all that lipstick on your shirt when you come back from the office. And then you got all that perfume smell on you. But we don't say nothing. We stay thin deep.
It's called double standard. You can't be like that. You can play us for stupid, and then we go up there and do you on your what you did to us and take you on through there. Then you mad. Then you want to go to divorce court because you know doggone well you did it to me first, and I only did what you did to me. You thought I was not going to catch on all them days you was on there looking on the hotline, and you thought you was, and I seen the people on the hotline and didn't even want to be known that you was married. You telling them that you basically single, and all these big women, it's just sitting you TT pictures, and you sitting over the time, I'm innocent. You know, I'm just being me. I just want to know I still got it. Well, I'm gonna tell you still got it. That's gonna land you in the divorce court because we leaving each other. Because I'm not putting up with it.
I will not stay with anybody that tries to use me like a stump.
And then you tell me over there you arguing and all that, and then you getting rough. Now, you women mess up like this now. Y'all go over there and forgive them because you want forgiveness so you can go on with your life. But then they can do whatever they want to do. That don't work like that. We're not sitting over here watching you look at TV and look at tutus and all that, and then you said it was all about looks. No, you know you was shopping. You was out going to the mall shopping. You thought I wasn't going to find out, and it was going to be lethal because I come from the country, you know, and then y'all want to turn it on us that we're the wrong ones because you get cheated on. Really?
I don't think it's fair that y'all cheat on us, even though we do you wrong. We thought we could do you what we wanted to because you accepted it. See, you can't accept it in the beginning, and then when we get married, you change the rules. Now it's all difficult. I can't be me because you're all watching everything because you were out there doing what you want to do. You was getting Kool-Aid, and then you made sure you got the sugar before you left, and then you got nerve to get mad at me.
There you go. That's why people leave people in the dark because y'all sit around, you blame. The problem is,
we can't, this is not functionable unless you agree to, let me go where I want to go and you go where you want to go. But I don't need you watching me everywhere I go because you all in your feelings because you gave me the permission before we got married, and then we got married, then it's different rules. I don't think so. I want a divorce because of the fact
you won't let me be a cheater like you. Then it's getting mad and you're a hater. How you gonna be a hater when you was doing it? You was over there just going off in these places. Then you get off work like you all night long gone, and then we do it. We wrong. We sluts. We everything.
You slut should have got home. You know you out there doing this, and you always gone at your office, and then I go to your office and find out you're not even there.
You just a flat out liar. I told you, you a flat out liar. That's why you need a divorce. Ain't nobody need to be together there's double standard. You want to play the game, and then when I play the game, you ready to take a person out of here. Take you through there. That ain't even logical. That's no common sense. That's just a jerk need to go to own. You need to go to Jerry Springer. That's where we need to go. And we'll fight on Jerry Springer's show, and we'll fight this out. Because my baby daddy over here lying, gonna have children by then, and then you over here with somebody that got nice tutus, not booty, and cause I done got out of oversized, and then you gonna put it against me.
And you cheated on me and thought I wasn't gonna get myself together. Who do you think I am?
No, I puts on my tie, and I puts on, if I'm a woman, I'm putting on my dress, and I'm leaving that ass, and I'm going through the door, and I ain't thinking about it. Come on, chillin', and then they crying for you, but you messed it up because you couldn't take one thing, the realness about me. That's a problem with who? That's where you need to go to therapy.